Hey everybody, it is November 25th, and I have another story from the 25th and the 24th, and I think they could be kind of related because it seems like the press just wants to scare the crap out of everybody. So, from the Daily Mail, two articles. This one is a virus is discovered lurking in bats in southern Winnie Pooh land, and scientists say it has the potential to jump to humans. It's almost like they want it to. Now, I'm not going to read this whole article because if I read this whole article and the other one, then this video would be like half an hour long, even after I speed it up. So, I'll hit the main points so you'll know what it's called. Do be sure to give a like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell next to the subscribe, and you'll be notified every time a video comes out. That way you won't miss one and then have to watch old news from like a week or two ago, or maybe months ago or years ago. So, a virus discovered lurking in bats in southern Winnie the Pooh land is one of 5 with the potential to jump to humans, scientists say. So they discovered 5 viruses, and they think we found one that we could make transmit to humans. They would never do that ever, though. I mean, it's not like there's any labs like Wu-Tang Clan or Wuhan Clan that would do something like that. That just doesn't happen. The virus, known as BTSY2, is closely related to the virus that causes the and is at particular risk for emergence, because they're screwing with it. It's one of 5 viruses of concern found in bats across Winnie the Pooh land's Yunnan province that are likely to be pathogenic to humans or livestock, the scientists say. The team warned of potential new zoonotic diseases, those caused by pathogens that pass to humans from other mammals. Yeah, right. When you use a lab to do it, it's just a natural thing. It's what this makes it sound like. The research was led by researchers in Shenzhen. I'm skipping stuff. The Yunnan Institute of Endemic Disease Control and the University of Sydney. It's been detailed in a new study published as a preprint paper yet to be peer-reviewed on the bioRxiv server. We have identified 5 viral species that are likely to be pathogenic to humans or livestock, including a novel recombinant virus that is closely related to both and 50, the team say in the paper. I don't want to get banned on YouTube, guys. Our study highlights the common occurrence of interspecies transmission and co-infection of bat viruses, as well as their implications for virus emergence. For the study, the researchers collected samples from 149 individual bats, representing 15 species, in 6 counties or cities in Winnie the Pooh's Yunnan's province. RNA nucleic acid present in living cells was extracted and sequenced individually for each individual bat from the bat buttholes. Concerningly, the researchers noted a high frequency of multiple viruses infecting a single bat at one time. Oh, so you know what they need to do? They need to give us all this one. They need to give everyone this one, and then we'll be healthier when we get this one. We need both of them and maybe 3 more viruses before we're all going to be healthy. So, here's one. Here's a new one. And there's this really funny bit in this one that I just couldn't pass up. This one came out yesterday on the 24th of November. World Cup camel flu warning. Experts list MERS, which kills up to a third of everyone it strikes, as one of 8 potential disease threats at Qatar tournament for the World Cup. It's not just football fever that could spread at this year's World Cup. The WHO backed experts. Because everybody trusts the WHO. Okay, the WHO backed experts fear camel flu, a deadlier cousin of the might too. They think that camel flu is going to spread faster than football fever, and it's also deadlier than the virus of unnamed origin. So dozens of people have fallen ill with Middle East respiratory syndrome, MERS, because of the region where it came. So if we call the other thing the Wuhan sniffles, because I think if I say flu immediately after that area, I'll get in trouble. But if I say Wuhan sniffles, it would be because it came from a Wuhan lab. This is a Middle East respiratory syndrome because it came from the Middle East. We name diseases after the region they came a lot of the time. Dozens of people have fallen ill with MERS in host nation Qatar over the past decade. It kills up to a third of everyone who gets infected. Disease experts list MERS as one of 8 potential infection risks, which could theoretically crop up during the 4-week-long tournament. You could just call it the World Cup. There's like 8 diseases you're going to get if you go to Qatar for 4 weeks, is what they're saying. The blah and monkeypox were named as the 2 most likely threats. And I think I know why. So you got monkeypox, MERS, vector-borne diseases, contagion, malaria, rabies, that stuff. Measles, 2 types of hepatitis, and traveler's diarrhea. That always sucks. Okay, writing in the journal New Microbes and New Infections, an academic trio said the World Cup unavoidably poses infectious disease risks. Professor Patricia Schlegenhoff, I think I got that one right, an epidemiologist from the WHO's Collaborating Center for Travelers' Health and team, said this applied to Qatar and neighboring countries. Qatar borders Saudi Arabia, because Americans and apparently those in the UK don't know where Qatar is. Qatar borders Saudi Arabia, where MERS was first reported a decade ago. Oh, and Qatar and Saudi Arabia are in the Middle East. See? Clever. Okay, illnesses could also be exported to other countries, like Britain and the U.S., because of the sheer amount of fans who have traveled to Qatar to watch the World Cup, the experts suggest. Trust the experts. The experts know best. The experts were never wrong in the last 2 years. Around 5,000 England and Wales fans are believed to be headed to the Arab state for the group stages. That's the first bunch of games, second bunch of games, and then, yeah. They make up just a fraction of the 1.2 million supporters expected to flock to Qatar for the historic tournament. Britain has only ever recorded 5 cases of MERS, most recently in a traveler from the Middle East in August of 2018. And the reason why is because travel was cut off in 2019 and a little bit in 2020. Human-to-human transmission is possible, according to health chiefs. Now, here's where it gets funny. Okay, camels are thought to be the natural host of the virus, which is from the same family as the virus behind the pandemic. Because of this, health chiefs already recommend that all travelers to the region avoid touching camels. They should avoid drinking, this is it, they should avoid drinking camel milk or urine or eat camel meat that has not been properly cooked. Infectious disease scientists behind the latest warning said. Well, I could have told you don't drink camel milk or... Well, at least not the urine, and definitely not meat that hasn't been cooked. I wouldn't expect somebody to be like, "Hey, can I try some camel milk?" I mean, you got to be warned about that sort of thing before you go there. But when somebody offers to let you drink pee, turn them down. If you take nothing else from this channel, just remember: if anyone asks you if you want to drink camel milk or camel pee, well, it doesn't even say camel pee. That's just regular urine. Gross. Anyone coming back to Britain with the telltale MERS symptoms, which are like that of a cold or flu, are told to seek medical advice and share their travel history so infection control and testing can be done. Similar measures sparked an Ebola scare in the UK last week after a person in the UK who had been in Uganda, where the virus is roaming, developed cold-like symptoms. There's no specific treatment for the illness, so doctors work to ease the patient's symptoms, kind of like a hospice. Around 35% of those who get MERS die as a result. Where the 2 other reach... Oh, that's not even... I didn't even need to read that. That's a junk sentence. Okay, so the symptoms. Did it list the symptoms here? Transmitted through infectious person's cough droplets. Oh, the droplets. But this is rare. But the droplets. If one droplet can... Wear your masks. Wear masks. Everybody, put on your mask. There's 5 cases of MERS in the UK since 2012, most recent in 2018. Symptoms include fever, cough, breathing difficulties, diarrhea, and vomiting. So if you're just regular sick, it's probably camel flu and you're going to die. Dun, dun, dun. There's no specific treatment, so they just ease your symptoms and a third of you will die. Dun, dun, dun. So don't drink camel urine or just regular urine, because there's no camel in front of this urine. It's just gross. Yeah. So I guess I don't need to say it, but don't drink urine when you go visit Qatar. I'm done.